Why the do I feel like I'm always moving slow? All I wanna do is end his mama's woes. Buy your cribs and fancy shoes, the ones with open toes. Maybe hit the lotto so I have.
This is the 2KMC, and my juices are flowing because it's time.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This from earlier on, the Nuggets getting off the team bus and Nuggets. Some pretty sound advice. Thanks, DA. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Nuggets. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them.
And you know, for the Nuggets, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year, and they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
Great point, GA. I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. They've got Iguodala. Vucevic is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's Clark in at the 2. And for the Magic, Travis Berton's out there with LeBron James. Then there's Hunter. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Lopez in at the 5, patrolling the paint. For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against the Trailblazers in Portland.
One area after watching Denver over the course of the past 2 years showing what they can do offensively is for them to improve on the defensive end of the floor. About middle of the pack last year, they can get into that top 5. They become very formidable as a finals team.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Great open look there.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
James looking around. 6 feet out. Lopez kicks to Bertans. Good on the three-point shot. And for the Nuggets, I think they concede, Brent, that defense is a work in progress.
Well, that's why they jumped, though, last year, Kevin. 2 years ago, they were at the very bottom of the league, and last year showed some signs of getting some cohesion on that end of the floor. If they get into that top 5, Kevin, this team could be on their way to the NBA Finals.
Now here's James. After the miss from Vucevic. Doesn't go that time.
I'm not sure where the lack of focus comes in there, Kevin. That's not like him. The defense is close, but there's enough space to score.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now here's Bledsoe. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. Now here's Bertans. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to get a shot off here. LeBron can't get it to go. The Nuggets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Iguodala against Bledsoe. Iguodala outside. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against Portland. Here's James. He picked up 36 points in the last one against Portland.
Defensive mindset tonight was huge. He was a real pest coming up with all those steals and had great activity.
Shoots. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist from Tucker. Iguodala's got his second bucket of the game to go. The Magic trail by 3. Bledsoe looking around. There's the 3. Orlando getting another chance here. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. Lopez outside. Back to LeBron. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. One second left. That shot misses. So at the end of one quarter of play. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goal.
I always feel like I got it. Always.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Vucevic is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Clark in at the two-guard spot. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the Magic broke a 6-season playoff drought. Nick Vucevic was the franchise's first All-Star in 7 seasons. It's been a long rebuild from the Dwight Howard era. We'll see where the team goes from here, but Kevin, they're happy to just be playing games that matter night in and night out.
All right, thank you very much, David. Well, he coined the name himself last season. Brent, are you willing to call Brook Lopez Splash Mountain?
I am, but I think Brook Lopez was also looking for some kind of deal so that him and his brother could get free rides for the rest of their lives.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Bledsoe. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. From deep, James. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, I'm not sure if their last game was a basketball game or a wrestling match, the way they went about it. Just so physical and dominated there.
6 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. Great look there, but off target.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Sometimes when a shooter misses a wide open shot, Brent, you hear, oh, he had too much time. Is that really a thing?
I mean, in life, do we really have to? You never have too much time.
Never have too much time.
You can never have too much time.
I think about Marc Gasol, like in the finals and the playoffs last year. He would sit there and no one would even be around him.
And he's tiptoeing like, do I shoot? Do I shoot? I think it messes with you just in terms of the psychological part about like, why isn't anybody guarding me here? Well, if you're a bad shooter, there's a really good reason why they're not guarding you.
Now here's James after the miss from Andre Iguodala.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Denver. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the second quarter. Shot from 12. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
His dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
1:15 left now here in the second. Here's Vucevic. The Nuggets with another miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Now here's Hunter. T right on him. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Clark. James covering. Pass to Vucevic. Over Hunter. Iguodala outside. Stolen by Bledsoe. And oh, here we go with Bledsoe. Nobody back. Lays it in off the breakaway.
How about the quickness of Bledsoe? Excels at leaking out and scoring off the fast break situation.
Iguodala outside. Passes it to Vucevic. They need this one. Orlando grabs the miss. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a mass.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They never trailed by more than 3 points. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nuggets trail. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Hunter. LeBron James is out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Bledsoe in at the point. Clock at 4. Clark for 3. No good on the shot. So Orlando will take it the other way. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
How about the physique of Eric Bledsoe there? Terrific at sticking it to the defense even when he gets pinballed around a bit.
Iguodala, the pass to Vucevic. Tipped away. Stolen by Bledsoe. It's stolen by Vucevic. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
James wide open. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, for Nick Vucevic, there were some great firsts last season. His son, Philip, was born in December. And Dad made his first All-Star appearance. Nick is from a basketball family. He said, "I'll enjoy telling my son the stories, like my dad did with me. We'll see if he likes the game of basketball." I think he will. Kevin?
Well, DA, it's certainly in his genes. Thanks for that report.
And as most of us expected, Andre Iguodala continues to be a huge factor for anybody that he plays for. With his athleticism waning just a little bit, it's his experience and know-how that impacts the game the most. Just being in the right spot at the right time, taking the right calculated gamble. Andre Iguodala still impacting games at his age.
Inside, stolen by Bledsoe. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
Take a look at Clark. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Lopez, no luck. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Tucker dishes to Vucevic. Can't hit that one. Good D by Lopez. Bledsoe against Iguodala. No good from Bledsoe.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Iguodala, the pass to Vucevic. Pocket 6. Clark dishes to Vucevic. Over Bledsoe. Iguodala, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
3/4 of play in it. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So on the floor for Denver, they've got Adebayo. Iguodala out there with Clark. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Hunter with the jam.
The mobility of Hunter. Excellent at setting a firm screen and then the strong roll right to the spot.
Iguodala kicks to Adebayo. Now the pass to Clark. At the elbow, Vucevic. Clark, the pass to Vucevic. Drills it from outside. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Lopez inside. Vucevic defending. Hunter kicks to LeBron. Shoots over Tucker. LeBron with the bucket. LeBron's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Here's Clark trying to get open as Iguodala. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And there, Clark showing a little burst, trying to create some offense. He has the athleticism, and the defense isn't necessarily expecting it.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Hunter dishes to LeBron. Makes it off the glass.
Well, LeBron does so many things so very well, including handling the ball and getting to where he wants to go.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Takes it from 10, and that one's good by Clark. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
James outside. Lopez finds James. Shoots over Tucker, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
And LeBron James is going to take every crucial possession over. Outstanding shot there.
To the middle. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
To the right side. For 3, Bledsoe. The shot, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. Here's Clark. Rebound by the Magic. Hunter's got 4 rebounds in this game. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. LeBron outside. And Vucevic pulls it down.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very serious. After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're behind by 1. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Nikola Vucevic.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block. tonight, that they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. We'll see what they can do, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shot from the low block. Trying to get open is Adebayo.
That's what Iguodala can do well. A great passer for a guy his size.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, I think that's a great point, GA. Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
The 3 from Bertans. The 3 won't fall.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They lead by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they go to the intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.